Hello, welcome to Sit, Sip, and Knit. My name is Marie, and I'm coming to you from just north of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Welcome to anybody who is new stopping by. I hope you'll find something that will inspire you, whether it's knitting or crochet or even embroidery. I hope that if you like what you see, that you will like and subscribe. I do want to also thank those that have stuck with me through this little podcast journey of mine. Thank you for being loyal viewers. And I do hope that you also find something that will inspire you today. I just wanted to let you know that I do have a Ravelry account, but I also have Instagram and Facebook and a email address that I will link in the show notes below. You can find everything I talk about in those notes below. And you are very welcome to ask any questions, anything you might want to know or have a question about. You can just drop that in the comments, or you can email me if you like, or direct message me. All right. Well, like I said, I did a lot of knitting before the holidays. I gave away a lot of gifts as knitted and crocheted items. But I do have some finished items to show you today, a couple of works in progress, and some other things that we'll go ahead and talk about. If you know me, you know that I do welcome some people into my home. I teach or have classes and just get-togethers, open get-togethers for knitting and crochet or whatever craft they want to do. So I have some loyal ladies actually that come, and we had a class before Christmas on the Ranunculus sweater. That's something that I actually believe I have made 6 of them now. I have 3 here to show you, 2 that are finished and 1 that is almost finished. And the reason I have so many is because I was saying I did teach a class in the fall before the holidays on the sweater. So I made a couple samples and did one with the class. That's why I have so many of them. But I do love them. It's a wonderful pattern. Let me show you here. This is the Ranunculus sweater here. Like I said, I'll link that below. If you've never tried it, try to make one. It's really a nice start to making a sweater. The size is so inclusive, and you can use so many different materials, like I'll show you now, and have totally different sweaters, all the same pattern, totally different. You'll see that now. Actually, the first one is what I'm wearing. I'll stand up a little bit here. This is the one of the versions that I made. It is a 3/4 length sleeve. I did a longer, if you know me, I do longer sweaters. This one you can do the crop length, but I did do it longer with a ribbed hem on the bottom. This one is made out of, if you can see, I don't know if you could see the halo there. This is 2 yarns held together. One is a sock yarn, a navy, I believe it was Cascade Heritage, that I held with a mohair lace yarn to give it the little bit of fuzz. It's so comfy and it knit up so fast. It's on size 10 needles. But I just love this one. And holding it together, you see, made this lovely, lovely fabric here. It is very warm. That's why I only did 3/4 sleeves. But I love this version. Another version that I made, I'll show you right now, that I finished, is this one here, completely different. Wait till you see these. It's amazing. Same pattern. You make them with different yarns and different weights. This one here, I don't know if I've shown you it before. This is the Ranunculus also, made with, do you see that little stub yarn there? I just love this yarn here. I made it long sleeved, as the pattern stated, just as the pattern stated here, with long sleeves. And I held 2 yarns together for this, actually. Same size 10 needles. I made it a little longer, as you can see. I did the ribbed hem there on the bottom, with that beautiful bobble yarn. I think it was Legacy Fiber Arch yarn. I may have shown this before on the podcast, or maybe it was in process, but I held that with a beautiful lace weight pink yarn that I got on clearance, and it just made the most beautiful fabric. So this one, like I said, I did make with the long sleeves. All right, so that's Ranunculus number 2. The third one is almost done. I'm on the hem of the Ranunculus. Let me show you this one. I made this one with Sublime Baby Cashmere Merino Silk DK. So I used a DK yarn this time. And it is in a bright color. Wait till you see this. There's a lot of pink in this episode here. I did do a lot of pink things for Valentine's Day. But anyway, this one, I can't wait to wear this one. This is the Ranunculus again. You might be able to see the pattern a little bit better. It's not finished, so it's still on the needles. You can see I'm just doing the hem right now. I did a 2x2 ribbing on the bottom, and I did do the shorter sleeves. I did the sleeves first before I finished the length, because this is all I have left of this yarn. But I do believe it'll be just perfect. The length is nice. I'm just gonna go until I have enough to bind off. And I do like the shorter sleeves. It's more like a tee. It's a loose, soft, drapey material. It's so pretty. I just can't wait to block this one and wear this one. So that is Ranunculus number 3, almost finished. Maybe I'll wear it in the next podcast. But anyway, like I said, I hope you'll give that sweater a try. I don't know if I said, I had about 9 ladies that did the class, and they all finished their sweaters. They were all different yarns, all different weights. They came out beautifully. I was hoping to get a picture of everybody, but I don't think I did. But anyway, so that is what I have in the Ranunculus. The next finished object that I have, you'll see it's still in the pink theme. Let me tell you what this was. Now, this was a kit that I saw that I ordered. Let me find what it is here. It's called the Flannery Shawl, and it's by Petra Breakstone. I have ordered from her before. She has some nice, light, airy, big needle type of shawls and scarves. And I saw this one, and I just loved, it was pink, and I made it for Valentine's Day. But it is made of, it's a cotton tape yarn. But let me show you it. Again, it is the Flannery Shawl. So this is it. Let me get the right way here, if we can see. Okay, so you can see it's long and so beautiful with that kind of tape yarn. Can you tell there? On big needles. I think it was size 17 needles. Can you believe that? It went so fast. The lace part, though, I do have to say, and I love lace. I love doing lace. If you know me, you know I love doing lace. But I changed it up because I made a mistake when I was knitting it. And I wasn't going to go back and tear it out. So I came up with my own lace pattern. So this isn't the lace pattern that is in the pattern. You can see I made these kind of like little flower two rows of flowers, but I think it came out just perfect. So like I said, it's just yarn, it's just knitting. You know, it's supposed to be stress-free or help with stress. I know it does for me, but so when you have lemons, you make lemonade. That's what I say. But anyway, I think it came out beautifully. It is so big, and it's a cotton shawl. So actually, I thought we always go to Florida. My mother-in-law lives in Florida, and I thought it would be great to wear in the summer to restaurants and things when you go in, even in Florida. It's so chilly. I just hate air conditioning. I love the heat, but I don't want to be cold. So it'll be nice to take as a, nice throw for those occasions. It was just a very fun, relaxing knit after Christmas and trying to get some gifts done in a hurry and baby items and things like that for new babies. I made 3 baby blankets actually, and you can see those also out on my Instagram. But anyway, those were all given away. But this was a nice, easy, quick, nice for summer, very nice. You could take it to the beach and wrap it around you actually. I think that would be lovely. Nice cotton tape yarn on big needles. Once in a while, I love sock knitting. I love lace knitting. I love knitting on smaller needles. But once in a while, a big, quick project is just what the doctor ordered. And that's what I did. I saw this and I ordered the kit. It was a kit. So anyway, that is that. And I'll link that below. All right, the next thing that I finished, these are too cute. Let me find, I watch a couple of my grandkids, but my one little 4-year-old granddaughter comes over every Tuesday and Wednesday, and they always want to take their socks off, and then her little feet are freezing. So I said, Grandma's going to make you slippers you can have when you come here, because actually, like her mom said, their new puppy, they got a beautiful new puppy, but he would probably eat them. So anyway, she keeps them here for when she's here. And those were the Easy Chunky Slippers by Pavina Choy. I believe that's how you say it. It was a free pattern on Ravelry. So at the time that I actually downloaded it, it was free, so it may still be free. But anyway, let me show you these little slippers. Like I said, she's 4 years old, and look how cute. Grandma even put little pom-poms on them, 2 different colors. But let me show you here. See how cute these are? Little easy slippers made out of chunky yarn. I actually held 2 together. If you can see, I don't know if you can see, but there's a little bit of sparkle in it, just to use up some yarn that I had. The 2 yarns were, let me see, I used Big Squeeze Bulky, and yeah, it was an ancient art yarn. So it was a nice washable wool yarn that I used for that. But I also held it with a Lang Millie Luxe yarn with that little bit of sparkle, just to give it a little bit of sparkle. And I had it left over, so why not try to use it up? So you see they don't, I mean, they're so cute. And this pattern actually comes in child, let's see, sorry if I'm looking down here, child, adult medium, and adult large. So I am going to have to make myself some. These would be great gifts too. Great gifts to make. But anyway, so that is another finished object. Let's see, the next finished object, let me take a drink of my tea here from my wonderful, can you see all the green I have here? My kitchen is done in green. So St. Patrick's Day, it really shines for St. Patrick's Day. And I got these nice curtains at a closeout. So why not? They are green. But anyway, I don't know if you can see the bottom, the wainscoting on my wall are white. So it's not totally all green. But anyway, kind of like this cup here, white and green. But St. Patrick's Day is coming up. I am not Irish, but hey, we are all a little bit Irish on St. Patrick's Day, right? So anyway, I have my tea here in my mug. Just some plain black tea. Today, that's what I'm drinking. Anyway, so the next thing I want to show you is actually for St. Patrick's Day. And I did make these last year, but I give them all away, and then I don't have any for my table or for myself. So look how cute these are crocheted now. These are little mug rugs for St. Patrick's Day. Anyway, I have 2 of them here in this beautiful sparkly green. It is also, it's Cascade. I forget what the yarn is, but I will put it below. It is a cotton yarn. I don't think it's available anymore, but I had so much of it that I always use. I use this a lot for dishcloths and mug rugs. It's very nice to use for that, and it has a little bit of sparkle in it. So I made 2 of those, and I know I'll be giving those away. So I have to get busy and make a couple more. I wanted to maybe see if I can make some dishcloths also. But anyway, these are smaller on a smaller needle. I think this yarn is a DK weight. So if you used a worsted weight cotton, you could definitely make some pretty dishcloths. Crocheted, like I said, this was done with a G hook. But I don't have that pattern on me here, but I will link it below. And I know it was pretty easy to do. If you know how to crochet and you can follow a pattern. I'm not sure if it was a free pattern or not, but like I said, I did make those. For Valentine's Day, I actually made a bunch of hearts and gave those away. I know my little granddaughter wanted a couple for her preschool teachers, and I always give them to my sisters and sister-in-law, and they're just cute little fun gifts for the holidays. So next I'll be making Easter mug rug coasters, mug rugs. I have a little egg pattern that maybe I'll show you on the next episode. Anyway, so those are all my finished objects for now that I have with me. I have been cleaning out my stash. Let's talk stash. I have a lot of yarn, a lot of stash, like everybody else. So I also have a lot of works in progress, UFOs, that when I was cleaning out closets to bring out in my little craft room upstairs to organize that, I found so many unfinished objects that I swear that I am going to finish. So I have pulled out some things and have already finished some of them. A little sweater. I didn't get a picture for my granddaughter. Actually, it was for my nieces. I was going to make 2 of them. It was almost finished. I just had to put the sleeves on. Nice little button-down cardigan. It fits I did pull it out. I did finish it. I didn't have the pattern. So that's probably why I didn't want to show it on the podcast, because I do not know what the pattern was. I do not know what the yarn was. I just pulled it out and finished. It was just sleeves. So I just finished the sleeves, and it fit my 4.5-year-old granddaughter. It was a project that was supposed to be for like I was saying, for my twin nieces, and they are now 12. So that's how long ago that little sweater was in my closet. Almost finished. Took me a couple days just to do the sleeves, and now she's wearing it. So anyway, I did finish that. What else did I pull out? I pulled out so many whips. I have a sweater that I am almost finished with also. I just have to, I believe, do it's a cardigan. I took a class when Craftsy was around. I took a sweater class, and it is almost finished. I have to do the button band, and I just put it aside and did not finish it. I pulled that out. I'm hoping I don't have the pattern for it. I don't even think, because it was on Craftsy website, so I'm not even sure I can find the pattern. But I'm going to do a button band and around, up around the collar, and try to have that finished for next podcast, next episode. So, am I alone in that? Does anybody else have whips that are just languishing? I don't even know why. They are almost done. I pulled out, I had in a bag. I should have brought it over here, but it's in the other room. One sock is done, totally done. One sock. Okay. Started the other, did not finish, stuck it in the closet. Why? I don't know why. Just moved on to something else. But I am going to finish those. Mark my words. And I will have more items. Actually, I'm looking now. I do have something over here. Hang on. This is another work in progress. Sorry about that, but I just noticed it was up on my table over there. Another work in progress. These little socks. These cute little fuzzy. I think it's a DK weight. I made little shorty socks. I had one done. Can you see the little halo there? They're so soft and cuddly. I pulled that out. I did finish the other. I do have 2. So I finished them. Why? I don't know. Why would I not finish them? They were so easy. DK weight on, I think I used size 3, US 3 needles to whip these up. And now they're finished. This would be another wonderful gift. But I just set them aside. So hopefully next episode you'll see a lot more finished items that were previously started. Maybe even years ago. Anyway, I finished a cowl too. I just remembered that. I'll show that on the next podcast too. I just threw this podcast together. I know it's been a while. I just thought, it's about time I put out a new one, and I hope that like I said, I hope that it inspires you to maybe go through your stash, go through your works in progress, maybe pull out something. Let me know. Let me know if you. I think that's one of my goals for this year, was to get my stash straightened out, and get some of these unfinished projects, either rip them out or finish them. So that is my goal for this year. So you may be seeing a lot of projects, and like I said, some I don't even have the pattern. I don't know what the yarns were, but I'll just try to finish them up the best I can. So stick with me and let me know how you handle those types of languishing whips. Anyway, let's see. One thing I wanted to talk about before, a couple things I have. All right, I am itching to start summer knitting. I want to make some things for Easter, some little toys, some little, is it the Itsy dolls? Those little dolls I've made. I have made a couple actually. Little bunny and a little mouse. You'll see my grandson actually saw a picture of it and asked me to make it for him. So I did. That is out on my Instagram. And but I made a little bunny, little peeps. They are so cute. Crocheted little peeps. I made one last night. But my granddaughter took it home. She had to have it. I asked her, please wait. And if you can wait, I have like 3 other colors. This one is pink. I made it pink, of course. Please wait. Grandma will make you some little peeps, a family. And I thought I could show it on the podcast, but she took it home and I am not going to deny her. She said, but Grandma, it is pink. So I had to give it to her. But anyway, so I will be making those crochet. So a lot of little things, but I am itching to start a summer sweater. Let me show you. I think I showed this on acquisitions one time, that I had gotten this, yes, during the yarn crawl of last year. It's Juniper Moon Farm Summer Solstice. In this there we go. It's pink again. Oh, well. I never wore pink. If you've watched me before, I know you're probably thinking, what is up with her hair? Yes, I did go natural gray. Am I going to keep it? I don't know. But I'll tell you this. I never wore pink before until I had this gray hair. And I just love all things pink now. So we'll see. But anyway, this is, let's see. This is a linen and cotton tweed. 48% linen, 24% cotton, viscose, and polyester. It is a size 2, a fine weight yarn. Nice for summer. I found a pattern. Let me see if I have it here. Yes, it is a Caitlin Hunter pattern. I don't know if it's a newer one, maybe newer last summer. It's called Stromboli. Can you see that? Of course, it's a little bit of lace knitting there. But anyway, it's made with a lot of positive ease. So in this yarn, I think it will be lovely. And she does use a linen cotton yarn, I believe. So that is, I have projects that I need to get done, but I am going to cast this on. So, and it might even be tonight. And one good thing about these balls of yarn, you don't have to wind them. I just keep them like this and it's ready to go. So I may be doing this after I finish the pink ranunculus. Like I said, I have about 2 inches on the hem to do. or until I run out of yarn. And then I am starting this for sure. So hopefully you'll be seeing that as a work in progress on the next episode. And one other thing, actually, I have been itching to do some more embroidery. I had started a few things. I did cross stitch a few things last year, but I have been wanting to embroider, and I bought a kit here or there at the big box store, but I saw this from Missouri Star Quilt Company. You know, I'm a sucker for things popping up on my Facebook or wherever, but this actually is called the Enchanted Christmas Keepsake Embroidery Kit, and it's in this nice tin. Here, if you see on the back, I love when I can get a kit that has everything you need in it and instructions. I am no expert embroiderer at all, but you know, why not try? So it comes with directions. Let me open it for you and show you here. And it was on sale because it was after Christmas. I bought it after Christmas, so I'm sure that's probably why it was on sale. But anyway, it comes with the hoop and the threads there, and the directions on how to go ahead on these nice cards here. Okay. To do the different stitches. So this would be this is a long-term project. They give you you have to buy your own material. But I think that's what I'll do. I'll start out with maybe a pillow and try to make something like this. But anyway, I am going to give it a try. So that is something that, I don't know, do you do needlework? I know my mom and my grandmother always did. And I did when I was younger, but not to the extent that would make me any kind of expert. But when I can, like I said, when I can get a kit like this on sale, why not? And again, I will link that below. I don't know if they're still on sale, but anyway, there you go. It's from, like I said, Missouri Star Quilt Company. Okay, so that was one acquisition. I am trying very hard not to acquire any more yarn, but to use up what I have. I see a lot of scrappy projects in my future, just like these little slippers here. So nice way to use up your scraps. All right, I think that's about all I have for today. I want to thank you for tuning in, and I hope that you did find something that inspired you. If you have any questions, again, please, you can comment below. If you have any ideas on anything that you want to see in the future, please let me know. But I just want to thank you for being here, and I hope that if you aren't a subscriber, you will subscribe and like and maybe share this podcast. I'm not trying to, be podcaster of the year or anything. I love my little community, but I always welcome new people. So on that note, I'm going to say happy St. Patrick's Day and take care. Happy knitting.